So I need everybody to hear this, including Trump supporters, because this has nothing to do with whether I'm a Democrat or you're a Republican. What's happening right now affects every single one of us. I'm going to talk about two different bills that were just slipped into the House budget bill, okay? Affects every one of us. The first one are the SNAP benefit cuts. I made a video about a year ago because I've studied extensively Project 2025. I've studied extensively how people are being brainwashed to buy into Project 2025 by people like Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro, okay? So in the SNAP benefits, they're cutting it. They're cutting SNAP benefits by $120 billion over a decade. Now, here's how they're cutting it. You're only permitted to apply for SNAP benefits until your child turns 7 years old. That's a second grader. I want everybody to just walk into a second grade classroom. Now, there are so many reasons why somebody might need SNAP benefits to get them by. One of the most important ones is because you're a single parent, or maybe you're even grandparents. The parents are out of the picture and you're living on, retirement benefits. It could be any number of reasons. And these children, we have hungry children right now, even with the current SNAP benefit system. We have hungry children. And we don't have all that many high-paying jobs. We have a lot of manual labor, low wage, no benefit jobs. Well, these Republicans are cutting SNAP benefits, but they're giving two exclusions, okay? The first exclusion, if you're married and your child turns 7, you can continue to get SNAP benefits. And then they're upping the work requirements, except with the exception, if you're married, the new work requirements do not apply. Why is this important? When you read Project 2025, their goal is to turn this into a Christian nation under a patriarchy. It's their goal. There's over 35 people at high-level administration with Donald Trump that were architects that are part of Project 2025 in making it happen. And in Project 2025, it forces women to get married at a very young age and start bearing children. So this is integrated into this new bill. It makes it very hard to be a single mother and to remain single. It forces you into a marriage you probably don't want. And Trump supporters, you've got single mothers in your households. I know that you do. This is why Charlie Kirk is so dangerous. College campuses everywhere. He integrates into every single debate how women should just graduate from high school and get married right away and start having babies. There's footage everywhere. He discourages women from getting higher education and going into fields like being a scientist, and he does that at every single college campus, and the boys are hearing this message too. So that's the number one bill that was slipped into this budget bill by the House. The second one is what we've already heard of, the selling of 200 million acres of our federal land. Now, when I say our, that means you as a Trump supporter and me. We own 200 acres of this beautiful country. It's protected as federal lands. They want to sell 1/3 of it. 200 million acres. Let me give you a better perspective. That's 10% of all the acres in this entire country. 10% of our land, okay? Let me give you a different perspective. It's the equivalent of selling off 4 states the size of Arizona. This is the biggest money transfer of wealth we've ever seen under this administration, whether it's with the tax cuts, whether it's with destroying the stock market so they can hurry up and buy and sell and make a quick profit. I mean, this is the biggest transfer of wealth we are seeing right now. And selling off the federal lands is specifically to sell to their rich developers, Trump supporters. That's not you. That's not me. They're selling our land. And I want everybody to think about what Mark Carney of Canada said when he was with President Trump. He said, "Mr. President, I talked to the owners of Canada and we're not for sale." He recognizes that Canadians own that country. This is our federal land that they're selling. I want to go back to the SNAP benefits though, and how this is going to increase the number of children who are hungry, whose single parent, probably a single mother, is stressed. Just to save $135 billion or $120 billion over 10 years, just the corporate tax breaks that the Trump administration is giving is $135 billion a year that we're losing. And we got to make the cut somewhere, so they're making it in SNAP, one of many. We give $3.8 billion a year to Israel, okay? For Trump's tax cuts to the wealthy that are already in place and that are just going to keep getting better, $400 billion a year we're losing as Americans because the wealthy are getting such tax cuts. And instead, we're keeping kids hungry. So there you go. Get ready for midterms, everybody. I'm going to say this till I'm blue in the face. Get connected with a local Democratic group of some kind. Get connected so you can find out who's running for what campaign locally, and you can help. You can help.